Hello everybody, my name is Tyler the Tornado and welcome to my first vlog video. I don't know what I'm doing. So why am I doing a vlog? That's a good question because most of my stuff is just gaming and you're probably going, why this? Why no video game? Well, funny story. So I wanted to make a vlog for a number of reasons that I'm going to go over. So this video is really just going to be me kind of just talking about what I want this channel to be or what I envisioned for it early on and what it has become now and where I want it to go moving forward. Buckle up, it's going to be a little serious, but I'm going to try to sprinkle some humor in there and maybe it'll be good. I don't fucking know. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't be. Who knows? Oh, and I'm going to talk about some other upcoming stuff too, so stay tuned for that. I've got a lot of really fun stuff planned going forward, and I don't know, I like the idea of maybe doing these vlogs as just kind of updates for you guys, and maybe just for myself, so that I'll explain why. Plans for the channel. I was not happy with how the content was coming out on my channel, and I spent a lot of time now working on it to make it better. And I've thought a lot about formats, and I've decided to change my format a little bit. So what's going to happen from this point forward is there's more editing involved in the videos. If you've seen my most recent video, which was the Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, unlike my past videos, there was a lot of cutting, there was a lot of moving around. What I liked about that was the fact that it felt more genuine, because one of the things I did not like about my older videos was that they didn't feel as genuine. They didn't feel like me. I felt like I was having to force myself to make jokes that weren't necessarily funny. It just felt better to be able to make a video where I was just really being me. I mean, I was actually terrified playing that game. So the jokes and everything in that were better, and I could cut to them rather than have to go, okay, I have to just take this 15-minute slice of me playing this and put it in and hope for the best. The other thing is I'm using this camera now, which I like more, I think, especially for scary games, which I have a couple of that I want to play going forward. That seeing my reactions is better than just hearing them. I worked really hard to create those new intro and outros. I've been working a lot on trying to make everything look more professional and look really good. So hopefully you guys like those. I really like them, and I thought that they came out really well considering. But a side effect of me having to edit and do more is that I don't have as much time to put out as much content. And what I mean by that is that it takes me a little while for me to shoot, edit, cut, and put out a video. So less videos will be coming out, but I feel like that the content is better. And I think that that's more important. So less content, but stronger content. And another, another thing that I'm going to be doing is, as I, why can't I speak words? I can't speak words. The reason I started this channel originally was because I wanted something of just a log, I guess you could call it, of me being me, so that down the line, if ever I wanted to, or if ever I have kids, they wanted to, they could come back and see 24-year-old, 25-year-old, 26-year-old me creating content and just see like the goofball that I was at this time. So it's almost kind of like a online video time capsule, which I think is cool. And I wanted to do that for myself, for a potential future family if I ever get to that point. But I don't want people to think that I'm not trying to be genuine by being more critical of how I edit my videos. I want people to, see me for me rather than see me play a character that is like me. Which it's hard when you get in front of a camera. It's really, really easy to just become this sporadic, weird, goofy, odd, strange person. but that's kind of just who I am. I'm just a weirdo, and so it's nice to be able to just show that on camera. I don't know if nice is the best way to put that, but that's what I want to come across on camera. I want people to see me. And that's what this whole project, this whole YouTube channel project was. It was me being me, doing things I like to do, which is playing video games. And if people enjoy watching me be me playing video games, then awesome. Like, cool. Um, so that's that. But on that note, I've decided that just me playing around video games and futzing around uh, is not the only thing that I wanted to share. So we're gonna have things like this, where I get down and I'm like, okay, listen, I got words. Essentially, what it means is I can create a different kind of video, and I think that these videos are important in their own weird, unique way, because what's cool about playing video games and talking while playing video games is that it takes your mind off of what you're saying. You don't overthink, and it's really easy to just say what you're thinking. It's an interesting acting thing, actually. Not that I'm an actor, but when you want someone do to feel more natural, keep hitting my microphone. To be more natural in a scene, something you can do is you give them something to do. So, you say to someone like, if you get someone to try to solve, say, like a Rubik's Cube, and you're asking them questions while they're trying to solve it, their conscious brain is trying to solve the Rubik's Cube, but their subconscious brain is trying to answer questions. So they're more likely to give you a genuine answer because they're concentrating on something else. So they're just more likely to say what they're thinking than think too hard and overthink about what they're going to say next. Which is what I'm doing here. No, I'm trying not to, but I'm trying to be more genuine here. So, there you go. The point is that this gives me a different type of outlet. Sometimes you want to be all like distracted and just saying what comes to mind, but other times you want to sit down and, have a conversation about what you're thinking about. And for some reason, I thought that I wanted to talk about the direction of this channel and all this stuff and share it with you. So that's what I'm doing. On the subject of that, though, I want to create 3 types of videos for this channel going forward. So one is this, which is sort of me just vlogging, talking, and spewing blah, 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 nonsense. I just want to share my thoughts and stories sometimes with you guys on here. Or just, again, just for myself so that I can go back and see what I was thinking about, a year from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now. I'm still going to create the gaming content. I think that that's fun for me. I enjoy the heck out of it, so why stop doing it? And then the other thing I want to do, just because I'm an opinionated little so-and-so, I want to I want to create some top 10 videos that are basically me talking about my favorite top 10 things. Upcoming videos that I wanted to talk about, though. The first one, which is a gaming video, I have gotten my hands on some Carolina Reaper candies. And if anyone knows what that is, the Carolina Reaper is a ridiculously hot pepper. I think that it's the hottest pepper according to the Guinness Book of World Records. That's an official pepper, though. There are other peppers that are technically hotter, but they're not official. I don't know why, though. But anyway, as you can see, wait, no, hold on. As you can see here, in this past video that I did, I don't do well with hot. Actually, in that video, I think it's over there, actually. But I ended up, and I edited it out, but I ended up on a toilet for about an hour, puking my guts out, gasping for breath because I took in ghost pepper extract, which is, I think it was about 8 million or 9 million Scoville units, and basically closes up your throat so you can't breathe. The only way I could breathe was drinking a ton of milk, and If you've ever watched someone try to do the gallon milk challenge, what happens when you drink a lot of milk is you throw it back up. So it was like super hot going down, super hot coming back up, and my throat just was like seizing up. Wasn't a good time. Carolina Reaper, though, is significantly less hot, but it doesn't deduct from the fact that it is still ridiculously hot. I think it's 1.8 million on the Scoville unit scale. I may be overestimating that a little bit. I don't really know. Point is, I've got a fun video planned where I'm going to have to eat some of those while playing a game, and it's going to be miserable, but it's also going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to that. So tune in for that. I also have my first top 10 planned, which I'm a mega nerd. So my first top 10 that I wanted to do, that I was just most excited about, is I'm going to list off what I think are the top 10 anime of all time, which are, I guess, basically it's my personal top 10 anime of all time, because what is best is totally subjective and totally open to interpretation and opinion. I just want to share my favorite ones so that maybe if someone hasn't seen them, they can go and check them out. And then after that, I want to do my top 10 manga of all time because there's a little bit of overlap, but not too much, just because a lot of the times, in my opinion, anime that diverge from the source material end up being significantly worse. But then there are times when that is not the case. So there you go. I think that that's it. Uh, I'm gonna be doing these as often as I think that they're worth doing. Again, I don't want to waste your time, so I don't want to just do a ton of vlogs with stuff that you don't want to see. Um, but down the line, I do want to do one of these where I talk about a lot of the other side projects that I do, because I do a lot of them. I'm developing a comic book, which is really cool, and I want to share stuff about that as it becomes more finalized. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Tune in next time when I promise there'll be more gaming stuff. It won't be this. And yeah, thank you for watching. And thank you for being a subscriber here. And I hope that you stay tuned for what's to come because I think it's gonna be some really cool, awesome content. Thanks everybody. I love each and every one of you. Very well.